Welcome to the Rookie Critic YouTube channel, where film roams free. So with the new Predator movie coming out recently, it kind of got me thinking about what I like about the Predator, because when I was watching the trailer, all I could think about was how much I don't really want to see it. Especially toward the end when he just starts going, "Rah!" and yelling at the people and just killing. It didn't look that interesting. And I know it's been out for about over a week or two, and a lot of people have given their reviews on it, and that's basically part of my judgment here. But I wanted to ask, what is it about Predator that we all actually like? What do we want to see from Predator? Now, just personally, looking back at the first Predator film, it was obviously more of like a horror type of aspect. Well, like an action horror, I mean, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of buff dudes in the forest getting picked off by a stealthy killer. But what was interesting about it was, you don't know what it is, you don't know what's happening, and you're kind of piecing things together as we go along, and then you realize that he's, a hunter trying to hunt some game and has some sport out of it, and ends up doing a one-on-one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, taking off his helmet and everything. But throughout the rest of the time, he's being really stealthy, and the same thing can be said when he goes into Predator 2, or with the different alien, of course, goes into Predator 2 and is fighting. His main methods are being stealthy and be trying to be clever and trying to learn about the prey. So when I look at this next one, it just looks kind of silly to me. It looks like they don't know what they're doing anymore. In Alien vs. Predator, I don't think that those were the best films, but I do think that they still had a pretty good concept with them trying to fight off the aliens like that. And in the Predators film, that one wasn't great either, but that was another type of new aspect. Instead of them being on our planet or on their planet trying to discover what things are like on their planet, and that was pretty cool and interesting. And as far as what I've heard about this new one goes, it's pretty darn ridiculous, convoluted, and kind of lame. And it ignores a lot of continuity, though they tend to reference continuity, but I'm not going to talk about it as if I know it, because I didn't watch this new one, and I probably won't. What I liked about the Predator was the fact that he is an alien, he's probably very intelligent, the fact that he does hunt by using stealth. And when he does come face to face with a formidable foe, he wants to do a one-on-one testing skills out with the other one. And when he's all done, he's kind of a sore loser and wants to take out both of them. And as Mahler said, maybe he just wants to prevent the others from taking him as a trophy. I mean, think about it. They collect people as trophies, and, maybe they want to prevent other people from using them as a trophy. No one would ever be able to show that they killed a predator because they never leave behind any evidence for them to use, which that's a pretty interesting concept as well. And with the Predator, with the Predator film, I don't know how they should do it, but one of the ideas that I had, which I didn't give too much depth into, was that you could do it from the point of view of a predator. Now, I'm not saying that we actually have him talk and that he's actually our main protagonist, but we follow a lot of the film through his eyes, and we get to see a lot of the characters that we'll be interacting with through him in a way, because he's always stalking his prey anyway. So maybe that's how we learn about the normal human characters. And I don't know, that'd just be a different type of thing. See them on their planet, see how predators might interact with each other and fight, or if there's any other type of creatures or any other type of warrior race out there that actually compete with the predators. For all we know, they're trying to, gain their talents so that they can fight off a different enemy. For all we know, these guys could be prey to another alien race. Who knows? That would be kind of an interesting thing to do later on going forward, because right now, it just seems to be rehashing stuff or adding in new elements that nobody really wants. I do kind of love this crossover idea where maybe there'd be the Predator versus the elites from Halo, or I think Jeff Hicks or Mahler or somebody gave an idea about having Predator cross over into other films, because right now, as a solo franchise, he probably won't be doing that well. So if he could interact with other alien creatures or other heroes or something, Terminator or whatever, that would be pretty interesting to see, and that might be a fun little movie. I mean, of course, it wouldn't make sense for canon or anything, but hey, we would get something out of it, and that's all that there is to it. Now that's pretty much all that I have to say about it. I did this video unscripted. Normally for a video like this I would script it, but I just kind of wanted to get this out here before the Predator stuff kind of goes away, because once it's out of theaters, people will probably stop talking about it for a while. So I just busted this out real quick, and that's all that I'm going to say now. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. If you liked the video, please leave a like, or if you hate it, click dislike. Also, share the video with your friends and enemies, subscribe to follow this channel, and hit that bell down below to be notified when I upload.